The so-called Baron was none other than Mephistopheles himself. Suspicious of dissent among his generals, he staged the rebellion that he might identify his betrayers even among his closest friends. What happened to the rebels? The lower ranks were slaughtered in battle. The rebel generals, 11 in number, were banished to this icy prison by the one known as Mephistopheles. Okay, what role did you play in this false rebellion? I regret that it was I who started it. I loved him, Mephistopheles. And in an effort to protect him, I asked the gods to name any who might betray him. The names they gave were among his closest companions. He did not believe me, and so he watched this duplicitous plot to prove me wrong. I alone knew the truth of it. Alas, the gods do not lie. In his anger, he banished me here with the rebel traitors. Okay. Other questions. Okay. There's another name I wish to know. Ah, true names. Every name has its price, and every price a name. The gods declare it so. And those true names, now whose true name do you wish to know? Erebeths. No, come on, do not play the fool, Ateriese. Leave my true name to the gods for them to judge me by. If the world will know me at all, let it be known as Lady Erebeth de Tailmoran, nothing more. Okay, not right now. Fine then. Not now, not ever, thank you. What about Deacons? Yeah, Deacon wants to know his too. This is exciting, right, boss? Like when Grandma would paw through chicken entrails to tell Deacon's fortune. 200,000 apiece? Do it, do it. Don't forget to tip, boss. Is known as Ixthria, the scale singer in the god's tongue. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey, I got Deacon's true name. That's cool. What about Mephistopheles? The one thing that could have unraveled my love's duplicity during the false rebellion would have been my realization that he and Baron Malacroft were one and the same. He took steps to ensure that the truth would never come to light, and he forbade me to ever speak his name. Forgive me and my heart that loved him, but that is one name I cannot tell you, perhaps another. The Reapers. I can sense that this is the name you truly seek. The gods demand a strange price for it, though. There are two items that have aided you in your quest, a ring and an amulet. You must surrender them. They may have them. The one you know as the Reaper of Kenya is called Hekugoth, the abandoned in the god's tongue. Okay. Who is my one true love? Beautiful god's tongue. Do not know her yet, someday you will. Is that true? The gods do not lie. Name is music to my ears. Okay. I'm just gonna go down the list and learn everybody's names. Called Vardalia, the twin-souled in God's tongue. Yes? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that? I got no money. This is why I quick saved. I just want to know what they all say. I'm good knowing mine and Deacons. What about the sleeping man? 100,000? Celesifar. The patient. Okay. The sleeping man's one true love. Fireshi. The knower in the god's tongue. Okay. Was that true? The gods do not lie. Return with me at once so we can tell him. No, Hellwalker, out of respect for my sister, the one you call knower of places I shall not go, it would break her heart. You're his true love. That I am and I shall always be. It is enough to know that a comfort and a burden all at once. Command you to go to the sleeping man. You've commanded me by my true name, Hellwalker. Very well. Once we are done here, I shall go to the side of the one you call the sleeping man that I might be his true love. Oh, well, isn't that nice? What about the quarry boss? Gargleflaw, the Vile. Oh, that's cool. What about Arden? Okay. Alright. I wanna send him her. So I know Deacon and I know the one that I have to know. So okay. Let me see. Mathera, huh? The Sky Seeker. Okay. Quaifalia. Okay. What about Arden? Because Arden the Swift is called Caddisthwaite the Doomed. Well, he is dead, so he is doomed. What about yours? Fireshi. Okay. All right. Let me. I just wanted to go through the names because you know you got to. We're here. Oh, I can't open up any more of these. I wanted to fight a bunch of demons and stuff. Okay. Okay, so I do want to know Sleeping Man's true love. Wait. You changed it. Erebeth, is that true? I suppose the gods do not lie. Please, can we hurry back to him? No, wait, no. You have to go back to him. I want to keep Erebeth with me to help fight. Okay. One true love. I command you. Okay. So. I don't have any other question. So. Let's turn to the City of Souls. Can you get me there? I can, Donatar the Blessed. You have found the name that you have sought. Go now to the City of Lost Souls that you might pursue your destiny. I've returned.
Yes?
Sleeping Man, now wide awake, looks at you expectantly. Why have you come? Have you found my one true love? I have learned the name of your one true love. Yeah, please, tell me everything. Start from the beginning. What is her name? It is Fireshi the Knower, the one known as the Knower of Names. Fireshi, he says, turning the name upon his tongue. But Mephistopheles imprisoned her far away in some secret place. She promised to make her journey here, but has yet to arrive. You've given me a blessing greater than the heavens themselves, my friend. Forgive me my departure, but there is much I must prepare for if her arrival is imminent. Thank you. Nice. Sick. Alrighty. Well, I think we're getting real close. On the cusp of greatness. This is not the way down. It's around here. Hey, Nthira.
Would you like me to join up with you again?
Nah, stay here. Although I could bring everybody, you know? That'd be kind of cool. Welcome to the party, Nthira. Welcome to the party. Sir, you have needed me since you have plenty of assistance. No, come on. But, you know, we you know, I've hurt her feelings, I think. I may have hurt her feelings, and now she doesn't want to go. Alright, fine, Nthira. I didn't want you anyways. Fine then, I guess you'll never know what it's like to fight Mephistopheles, huh? A greater devil of hell. You'll never know. Sucks to be you. That's all I can say. Sucks to be you. I know I'll know. I think I have plenty of heal potions and stuff that'll last me a good while, so I'm going to make a hard save though. Alright, we got Deacon, we got Erebeth, we got me. Somehow I'm the lowest hit point person out of the entire group, which doesn't make sense, but okay. Okay. Hecagoth the Abandoned, I command you to grant me passage home. You have learned my true name, I see. Very well. I have summoned a door that will return you to the one you know as Durnan in Waterdeep. Before I go, is there anything else you would have me do? Yes, allow the Githrazi pilgrims to return home, as you command. What about the spirits of the dead haunt the living? Even death itself will no longer hold the spirits here. Is there anything else? Thank you, that will be all. Okay, cool. A word of warning before you go, Sojourner. By breaking the chains Mephistopheles has placed upon you, and stepping through that door, you forfeit the bond that brought you to this place. You will not see me again, nor lay your eyes upon the ice of Cania. The Reaper bows deeply. It has been a pleasure to serve you. I wish you well, Sojourner. You too, man. You too. All right, let's go.
Excuse me, but before we go any further...
Yes?
The land of the living lies through that portal. All my past failings, all my mistakes, everything I did and didn't do in life.
We all have devils on our back, Arabeth. I suppose we have no time for delay. A great evil lurks in our homeworld, Toril. We must shine Tyr's light upon it and sap away our power. Come, let us make our peace with the world. Ixia, the Scale Singer. Believe in yourself, Deacon. You're kind, you're talented, you're funny. You don't need me anymore. If I die, you'll be all right. Yes, Dost. Deacon will be all right. Really sad, but all right. Are you planning on dying, boss? Not if I can help it. Come, we have an adventure to finish. Anything else? Nothing, never mind. Nothing? Nothing at all? Well, that's a waste of a true name. If you ask Deacon, how much did you spend on that again, boss? Oh, well, we got an adventure to finish. Let's hurry up. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. Do you wish to use it? Yes. They're probably just looking like, this ain't good, man. This is gonna suck. I have arrived. Sweat beads on Durnan's face. He calls out orders, his voice almost lost in the din of battle. He seems older than you remember him, and his shoulders sag with the weight of many defeats. He turns to you, surprised. I've been to the hells and back, Durnan. While you've been gone, it seems the hells have come for us. The drow threat was just a mask for an even greater horror. Our priests say the archdevil Mephistopheles has been let loose upon the world. Boss, that was your fault. Deacon had nothing to do with it. We fight his minions even now. Some districts have held against their onslaught, but only where Mephistopheles himself hasn't joined the battle. It's a war movement now. We just fight to survive. Just keep everyone safe. I'll handle Mephistopheles. I know, Turnin, I'm scared too. That's an answer I can give him. Then may gods grant you strength. With every battle, he grows in power. We've had reports that he's on his way here. I'll order my men to pull back when he arrives. You're our only hope. Hey, speak of the devil. That's a good one. That's a good one, you know? Dang. So that's probably a thing that I'll have to remember to do. Oh, so he got free at some point? Yeah. So basically, he had tricked the Valsharez. He's like a greater devil of like the 8th circle of hell or whatever it was. There's like 2 people above him, which is like the general of the 9th circle of hell, and then Asmodeus himself. And so yeah, he absolutely tricked her when we fought her. Your nemesis, Mephistopheles, towers above you, burning corpses all about him. Having summoned you back down from your safe vantage point, he tosses a wicked smile towards your tiny form.
The fool mortal returns. Imagine my surprise at meeting you here. Last I recall, had I not trapped you for all eternity in an icy little place called Kenya.
Sorry the hells froze over. How very witty. It's a shame you did not die you did not like dearest Kenya, really. I thought I was being very gallant leaving it for you. Imagine, you could have been a Lord of the Eighth. An aspiration any mortal should leap for, don't you think? Why are you doing this? I would have thought even you might have been able to figure it out by now. I'm making a bid for lordship over the hells of Baator. All 10 hells, to be precise. There's a catch, though. You see, I have run into a bit of a stumbling block. What kind of hell should I craft out of your precious world? I mean, honestly, how does one even go about decorating a place like this? The earth tones will simply have to go. I've come to stop you. You and which army, foolish mortal? I dare say it seems they have run off and left you alone to face me. A pity. But I do see you brought your pretty little paladin with you. It feels like such a long time since we last met, doesn't it, my dear? If I recall, you fled in tears, quite confused about your place in the world. That was then, and this is now, Hellfiend. I almost called him Hellfriend. Ateriese has led me back to Tyr's blessing, and it is Tyr whom I now serve. Even you, in all your might, dare not stand against his wrath. Tyr, you say? Then I presume it is Tyr's spells you wield against me. Guess again, princess, they're my spells. Mine. Played Ateriese as my puppet with the Valsharez, and I did the same in Kenya. All this time, you thought you were trapezing, or trapsing? I've never seen that word. Through Kenya in the name of Tyr. How quaint. Tyr abandoned you, Arabeth, and couldn't care less about you now. No, it's not true. Can't be. I believed again. I could have sworn I still saw beauty in the world. Blah, blah, blah. You've done quite a number on her. If I wasn't about to kill you, I might just congratulate you. You've got her twisted around your little finger. So what's it gonna be, princess? Him or me? No matter what I do, it seems I am only capable of bringing evil into the world. I will side with you, Mephistopheles. There is no other choice. Come on, Arabeth! After all we've been through? He lies. Your faith is what you make of it, Arabeth. You brought me back from an icy grave, Ateriese. You are my rock, my touchstone, my love. You are right. If nothing else, I believe in you. Now, who is this you have with you, Ateriese? Not a kobold, but a veritable dragon, bristling with power. Tell me, little one, why do you chase after Ateriese like some lost servant when you could be so much more? Traipsing, walk or more warily, or move warily or reluctantly. Gotcha. Says walk or move reluctantly, pretty much. I still don't know how to say it, though. Traipsing, I don't know. Is you talking to Deacon? Is there any reason I shouldn't speak to you, little one? You have achieved power enough to surpass any simple dragon. You have achieved your potential as no other kobold has before you. Deacon greater than old master? No, that not be right. Of course it is right, little one. Come, join me. What has Ateriese done but hold you back from your potential? I could make you a force that all dragons would bow down to in fear. All the world would know your name, Deacon, and fear it. Deacon's eyes go wide as he thinks about the implications of Mephistopheles' offer. Slowly, however, the kobold's eyes narrow. He stands up straight. No, you may be bigger than the boss, but Deacon not likes you. A mixture of surprise and anger crosses Mephistopheles' face. You dare defy me, reptile. That's right, Deacon defies you. Deacon stands by the boss to the end. Yeah, buddy. That's my little kobold buddy right there. The Archdevil sneers and then dismisses Deacon completely. So be it. Die with him as well if it pleases you.
Try what you might. You cannot stop me, mortal. I know you far too well.
You don't know the half of it. Fight me, you coward. Alright, before anything, let's, I want to make a save here. Can we knock him down?
I shall enjoy your suffering.
Oh, now don't do that.
I used to summon these all the time.
As soon as Erebeth gets in the game, we'll be good. Oh, come on.
I used to summon these all the time.
Oh, I missed the knockdown. Oh, did she not? Oh, wait, what? You can only knock down one size category larger than you. Oh, so I can't knock down Mephistopheles. Okay.
Father always wanted me to be a fighter.
No quarter! Go down and do not
Careful!
Oh, did you just try to dispel little Deacon? Oh, crap. Deacon. Deacon, no! I was about to say, Erebeth, you want to, like, hop in? Like, any day now. Any day now. Probably she takes forever to, like, buff up. She just, like, that's, like, one of the biggest gripes I have with some of these characters is she's, like, she just spends all this time buffing stuff up and doesn't actually, like, fight. And she's dead. It's alright, I got one of these for a reason. How are we gonna fight him, though? I wonder if there is, like, a secret to getting rid of him.
Is it time to see some internal organs again? I used to summon these all the time. Father always wanted me.
Dang, man. Yeah, it looks about right, actually. See, like, he absorbs so much damage, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just quit buffing yourself, get in there. Get in there! Dude. It is gonna be one of these, isn't it? Ah! Ah! Now you shut up.
Fall before my might.
I'm gonna run out of reses, man. I also don't think he misses. Like, I don't deal any extra damage to him, so I might as well just, like, not even use my, my bonus thing against him. You know what I might do? I might take her weapon instead. See whether or not I can hit with her weapon better than I can with mine. Oh, this is this part. There we go. Get me out of here.
I used to summon these all the time.
Dang, man. Because I think if I were to swap weapons with her, I would get the 2d6, 2d6 sonic damage against them on top of my divine might. And that might be what's necessary in order to, like, actually, like, really, like, beat him down.
You simply must remember to polish me after this. I used to summon these all the time.
I'll have to, Oh, God. That's right, I forgot you could do that. Oh, nice. Nice little explosion you got there, buddy. Do I have anything I can do with this? Not really. He's got a lot of spells, doesn't he?
You have no hope.
Woo! Okay. Okay, let's swap this stuff real quick. Okay. Get in there, gang! No, it doesn't do anything extra. Okay, never mind. Oops. If I only had more uses of Smite, that'd be awesome. And I don't have any extra from my, none extra from Champion of Torm. See. I'm the one you want. Yeah, I'm about to say, it's about time, honey. Like, oh, barely.
You come before a Duke of Hell.
Oozing blood and fire and pus from 1,000 wounds, Mephistopheles lies in a crumpled heap on the ground. His eyelids flicker open, catching you in the pitch-black depths.
It appears you have been my downfall, mortal. I underestimated you. Next time I won't make the same mistake.
I mean, let's be honest, even if we kill him, he's just gonna go back to hell. And then come back promptly. Like, there won't be a next time. Hey, there we go. Holy cow. That's a fight. Honestly, easier than the Valsharez, but
And so the tale is done. In the lore of an age that was famed for its heroes as well as its villains, your legend will live on. Scribes will read of your deeds in dusty tomes and marvel that ever there was a time where such an adventurer walked the face of Toril. It is said that the great archdevil Mephistopheles collapsed into dust and existed no more. The world shuddered with his passing, and all grew still for a time. But bringing an end to such beings is rarely so simple. Some tales claim that Mephistopheles could never be completely destroyed on the material plane. They say his will lived on, and out of a desire for vengeance, his body was eventually reformed on the outer planes. A day of reckoning was sure to follow someday, though that is another tale. Knowing how the tale ends, however, is only part of the story. There is evidence in the old tomes that tell of your fate in the years to come, the fate of your companions, and the effect your passing had upon the world.
oh, do we actually get to go through everybody's story? Okay. From the ashes of the Devil's Gambit, Waterdeep rose again, rebuilt and renewed with all the fervor of a vast and bustling city. Its place as the jewel of Faerun reclaimed. Reunited with his family, Durnan restored the yawning portal to its former glory. He hung a portrait of you upon the mantelpiece and told your tale to all who sought the fire's warmth. Get stabbed in the dick, right? Deep in the Underdark, the wake of your passing is still felt. The seer survived Mephistopheles' pillage of the region and became renowned as the leader of her people. Her followers still scour the depths for drow, seeking to escape the despair and treachery of their life, bringing those they find to a new existence on the surface. The task is not an easy one, however, as the drow matrons constantly send assassins into the fold. But the seer still survives and still names you in her prayers amongst her and her followers. You are remembered as a friend to all those who sought solace from the shadows. With the help of the Shattered Mirror, the Illithid Zorvak-Mur quickly came to dominate their region of the Underdark, driving back the Drow and other lesser races. Under the guidance of the Overmind, many of them infiltrated secret societies of the surface world, spreading their influence far and wide even there. Yeah, I kind of figured, but I also didn't want to deal with a bunch of mind control people in the fight. Oh, Drearing's Deep! Freed from both the priesthood's brutal rule and the wrath of the Dracolich, Vixthra, the community of Drearing's Deep struggled mightily to provide a refuge amidst the many evil races of the Underdark. Countless village leaders died in battle, though their spirit was never broken. Rumors spoke of an addled but kind-hearted rock gnome who served as the community's true leader, masterminding its strategies from behind the scenes. Whatever the case, the freemen of Drearing's Deep survived battle after battle until, in time, the city became a veritable fortress, a bastion of hope for those yet enslaved, and a proud beacon of freedom for those who had recently escaped. As for Cania, holy crap, I never even actually fully looked at the model. It's just a floating head on top of Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief. As for Cania, little changed. Devils continued to mine their ice for the walls of Mephistar. The spirits of the dead continued to arrive and slowly join the ranks of the lost. And the vast glacial wastes continue to hold the knowers and their secrets close, buried deep beneath the glacial ice. At long last, the sleeping man woke in the embrace of the woman he believed to be his one true love, and his long, dark night having finally reached its dawn. Together they traveled the plains, their lives an endless honeymoon, free of worry or concern. Legends say they're still out there, charting a course between the distant stars. Oh, that's nice. The ghost of Erebeth the Telmarand never grew old. She never lost her beauty, nor did her passion fade. You loved each other until you yourself became old and gray. In your dying breath, you promised that you would meet her on the other side. Erebeth wept after your passing, and then herself faded from this world. Legend claims that she met you once more in the next life as promised, and that your love continues on, as do your adventures. Yeah, it's my boy Deacon, dude. This dude's got paragraphs, man. Deacon would go on to become a legendary bard and adventurer in his own right, occasionally joining you in your exploits and often getting caught up in his own. He lived a good life in Waterdeep with many friends, becoming ever more famous and gaining a sense of confidence he had always lacked. He eventually returned as a celebrated hero to his former tribe in the Nether Mountains, however, becoming their first true diplomat and greatest chieftain. He led his tribe out of hiding and negotiated the founding of a permanent mixed-race settlement with the human farming community grateful for the protection they could offer. This unique community of kobolds became a valued bridge between the various groups of beasts and men who had once known each other only in battle but now sought peace. Deacon's eventual passing was mourned by many, though you can be sure his legacy will live on in a new generation of scale singers eager to find their own adventure just as their father did before them. When all was said and done, and an end put to the fiendish plans of Mephistopheles, monuments to your victory were erected throughout the world of Toril. Over time, tales of your heroism grew into legends and then into myths. It is said that you walk the plains, and someday you will walk them still. And some say you walk them still, sowing seeds of goodness and hope wherever you go. Aw. I like that ending. Kind of ties together like everybody's like after story without it being, super drawn out. Yeah, I really, really like this expansion. I totally understand why everybody had said like Hordes of the Underdark is the best one by far. And yeah, I totally agree. I think Hordes of the Underdark is by far the best. But yeah, clap, clap, clap. Yes, indeed. Indeed. And we are done with Neverwinter Nights for a while. For a long while. I'm definitely taking a break from this game. I will say, however, there is plans to do some of the come on. There we go. There is plans to do some of the community stuff that people have made, as well as there might be some of these that we could do with a couple of players as well, because there's a couple of these that's like 1 to 6 players and stuff like that. So, although I think... Wasn't this just a... Huh. 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. So this is a short little one-off. But yeah, there's a couple of different ones that we were looking at doing. You know, that are for groups of 4 people. It's going to be me, my buddy Gilded. You guys have seen him before. My buddy Brian. You probably have seen him before as well. And you're going to see him in some other cooperative stuff down the road. And then my dad is actually interested in joining us, which is going to be really interesting. So there's these couple of different community things here that are all relatively decent from what I've heard. A couple of them I've heard are really, really good. But specifically the stuff from the Neverwinter Vault. And there are a lot of really, really high-end things that people have made in the vault that are apparently just absolutely ridiculous. So, in that note, we will return to this eventually. There's going to be more of this down the road, because I do think it is kind of fun, and I think if we get some multiplayer stuff, it'll be a really, really good time as well. And we'll decide when we come back to that at some point down the road. But yeah, it's going to be put on break for a while, though. I think I'm a little bit of Neverwinter nighted out. I've got about 90 hours in this game so far, and that's literally just the official 3 like main campaigns. So I know a lot of these other extra content ones are like much shorter, but there are also ones that are like 100 hours plus. Like Swordflight, I believe, is like between 120 and 150 hours, and I've heard it's phenomenal, but like it's brutal too. I've heard it's very, very difficult, and you pretty much need a group for it. So yeah, there's quite a few of these things. This is actually one of the ones that was recommended to me as well. I think this is multiplayer. So we might, like I said, we're gonna go through some of this stuff and pick out some ones that we want to do, as well as stuff in the Neverwinter Vault. So we will return one day with more Neverwinter Nights, but for now, it is going to be on break for a while. But yeah, super great ending to that series, I think. Hordes of the Underdark is the chef's kiss. I wish the other 2 had been more like that. I think that they did a really good job with how they interacted with the companions and stuff in this one, and how they would like dip in with their own thoughts on certain parts of it. I think that stuff like that's really cool and helps kind of build up characters and kind of what they mean. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for me. In Neverwinter Nights, for a good while, we will return one day. One day.